Some guy made a Times Attack world record progression video and pronounced your name wrong. Someone made a Times Attack world record progression video? What? Is this real? This is crazy. Fellas, I gotta say, this is the most terrifying day of my life. Petres? Well, that would be right. There's actually no wrong way to say my name because my name is not a real word. I count all pronunciations as valid, but I'd like to see what this person tried. I gotta watch this whole thing later. 20 minutes, it's real. Look at this. It's got music and editing and everything. All right, I'll go to my part.
Welcome to a brief world record progression of Times Attack speedruns.
Dude, that's me.
On speedrun.com.
Dude, what the heck? I posed like a boss.
The most innovative thing in the world. He just types the answers fast and takes good care not to get any wrong. Every run of Times Attack starts with a pre-test, which consists of 66 facts excluding reciprocals, which are intended to gauge how many times tables the player still needs to memorize to 12. After your 12s are completed, the game will display your results and calculate roughly how many more levels the player will need to go through to memorize all the facts. Players that perform poorly on the pre-test will be given a larger workload to complete in the levels as they have more facts to memorize. After all the memorization levels have been complete, the player moves on to the post-test. The post-test is the same 66 questions as the pre-test, but is designed to gather data on how much the player has improved. But what if someone was able to score 100% on the pre-test? Because the game's only goal is to help you memorize facts, if you can demonstrate you already know all your times tables, the game will immediately skip you to the post-test, skipping all the long memory levels in between. Petres Inc. figured out this same thing.
Oh, that is that's okay. That's the most common pronunciation of my name. I'll take it. I'll be Petres. Oh hell yeah, this is summoning salt action right now. You guys seeing this? You didn't see the part where I posed, hold on, you guys gotta see this. Old me.
Welcome to a brief world record progression of Times Attack speedruns.
Look at that! That's awesome. This kid's a legend.
Great question run. This run would be short-lived, however, as Pajama John would break the record only 1 week later by a whole 2 minutes, with an ending time of 9 minutes 13 seconds.
Hell yeah, short-lived.
Pajama John did this by running through the pre-test.
Classic speedrunning moment.
Once he started on the post-test, he purposely started.
Hold on. This is nuts. Who thought of this? What's been happening while I wasn't looking at Times Attack? I guess it's a pretty popular video on my channel. There's probably a whole Times Attack community that I'm not aware of that like frickin' loves watching the speedruns. Like my GDQ submission attempt is like a pretty popular video, which is funny. Anyway, I have chat up.
Answering questions incorrect because it was
watching this whole thing, by the way.
Numbers and get the questions wrong.
At least the speedrunning part.
Complete the test. Whether this strategy is the result of a rule change or genuine innovation is unknown to me, but every run after this point will use this technique. 12 days later,
wait, sorry, I missed that. I might be able to answer that question.
A rule change or genuine. He purposely started answering questions incorrect because it was faster to spam numbers and get the questions wrong than actually complete the test. Whether this strategy is the result of a rule change or genuine innovation is unknown to me, but
oh yeah, it wasn't a rule change. We just hadn't thought of it until that happened. Like the definition of clearing the game as the rules were created was getting in the rocket ship to exit the game and getting your frickin' diploma. And you get to go on the rocket ship and get your diploma whether you answer these questions right or wrong. So the moment that was figured out, that was just the play. Was to spam wrong answers.
After this point, we'll use this technique. 12 days later, Theobus would shave 11 seconds off the run with slightly better movement and faster inputs. It would be 9 months until the run was challenged again, with one man deciding.
Oh, sorry, old you from when? I guess I speedran Times Attack in like 2017?
Enough.
It's like 5 years ago.
To take back his throne.
Get out of here, Bowser.
Would return with a beautiful run, which saved 30 seconds off the previous.
Beautiful.
Putting the new record at 8 minutes 32 seconds.
That's true.
One small change that saved a bit of time was spamming 0 in the post-test instead of random numbers, as it was less keystrokes overall.
Like people like streamers who are really like smart and philosophical and like say really deep, profound stuff. Luckily, that's not me, huh? Ah! Yeah! Hate curtain die Times Attack. This TV's never getting
still my most intense pop-off, right?
Petres would go on to prove himself wrong 2 more times the following year.
That editing,
did you?
What the frick was that? That editing was so cool. That was the sickest thing I've ever seen. What did any of that even mean?
Petres would go on to prove himself
his bald bases, I get it. He's a teacher.
Year, breaking the 8-minute mark with a 7-minute 46 seconds in August of 2018. With 3 back-to-back world records, it was a daunting task for any new runner to beat. Eventually, in April of 2019, Moondog was able to squeeze one more second out, with slightly faster inputs overall, putting it down to a 7-minute 45. The record would then lay dormant for about another year until March of 2020. Mushy got a 7-minute 35. His video.
I gotta say, the fact that I've gotten 2 different pronunciations of my name is actually way cooler than just hearing Petres the first time. We got Petres on the second go of it.
Verification is also pretty adorable. I think he just convinced a bunch of his friends to like do runs with him. So there's like 5 guys on a call, and then he casually gets the world record.
That's basically how Sushi got into this, yeah.
2 more times down to the current world record.
By the way, that was
Tolu got a 6.
I bet some of you people know Sushi.
His video.
That is the Portal, the very very good Portal 2, Portal 1 speedrunner, Sushi. Sushi found out about Timez attack from my profile. Since we were both in the Corner Lads, Celeste team. So he's the #1 recommended channel for me on the left right now. Absolutely, yeah. No, yeah. He's oh yeah, he's there for me too. Well, actually, I already follow him. That's just my following list. But yeah, Sushi. This is the Sushi of Portal 2 fame for me. So definitely check him out. Yeah, he saw what Timez attack was, and he tried it out. I mean, he's a 3D game speedrunner. Kind of makes sense. Similar game when you think about it.
Adorable. I think he just convinced a bunch of his friends to like do runs with him. So there's like 5 guys on a call, and then he casually gets the world record. And finally, the run will be lowered 2 more times down to the current world record. In March of 2020, Tolu got a 6-minute 55 seconds, breaking the 7-minute barrier. This run is insane, and almost all the keystrokes are as fast as possible. He also has 2 really clean bridge jumps at the start, and at the very end, he jumps on the wing of the ship to drop in slightly faster. Also, throughout the run, whenever he's picking up the question boxes, he's moving diagonally. I don't know the exact reason for this, but if I had to guess, it's because you probably move faster when you're going diagonally, or
that is true.
The corner is sticking out when you move diagonally, so you pick up the question faster.
I don't know about the hitbox part, but it's like monkey ball.
Alright, in editing, I want to clear up some of the things I got wrong in the video. 1, the guy's name is Petres, not Petres, or whatever I said, Petres.
What the frick?
And the very first run I show in the video, his record.
Hey! This is like the later, like, resolving, coming to new information and changing your mind part of the video. This is serious.
It says that he's racing against a guy named Pajama Warrior John. Now, could this be a distant relative of Pajama John? Is this a whole new entity? We don't know, but the run is gone. I could not find it. Also, in between his 3 world record stint, Petres has a video which shows he's competing against a runner named A-List. Now, I could not find any run of this type from A-List. He is a known Super Monkey Ball speedrunner. Also, little tidbit, Petres is also a Monkey Ball speedrunner, but I could not find his run. So maybe it could be on a different website. There could be...
A-List deleted the frick out of his Timez attack runs. A-List hated speedrunning Timez attack. A-List would speedrun Timez attack, and he would have babies come into his chat and be like, why are you getting the answers wrong? And he could not bear explaining that he has to answer them way faster than, like, you can think. A-List hated Timez attack. He did have the record. He bought me by a lot, like, when he got it, but, like, the entire experience was actually really, really stupid. Like, yes, I'm not going to get every answer right when I'm trying to answer in, like, 3 frames.
More runs I have missed. I would just like to get that out of the way, and I'm sorry if I've let you down.
Thanks for watching. That was pretty good, actually. He actually did runs to this? Yeah, no, A-List did. Basically, everyone post me. Where'd it go? Actually, what is happening here? Oh, I'm here too, in the earlier part. The fall of Timez attack. So this whole video, the speedrun part, starts out over here. This whole video is just about the game. Which is a game I guess I'm interested in knowing more about. I don't know. I speedrun it as a joke, but you know, you do something as a joke long enough, and you start to care about it, you know, unironically. So I don't know, dude. Well, I'm in the earlier part. Why am I there? We gotta at least know now. We gotta do the ego check. Why am I here?
Downloads available on the website. 2 years later, Timez Attack would be officially taken offline, with their website being replaced with a redirect to the Imagine Learning fact page.
Like, it's not easy, like I said. The world record's not easy. I challenge anyone in the crowd, go home, get the game, it's free. You can download it off the speedrun.com page. It's a demo that was released a long time ago of a game that they no longer support and never released. Luckily, the demo plays just as well as a full game. And we do have a safe download link up on the speedrun.com page. Because, it's funny enough, the reason...
That's a lot of ways to say the same thing, Peter, but you are focusing on your math, so you get a pass.
Safe download link is because the game company that made this game, Big Brains, no longer called Big Brains, they're now called Imagine Learning. They like to pretend this game doesn't exist.
It's true, it's true.
For some reason.
It's very sad.
Reason. So...
They hate this game.
They don't post the download link on their website anymore, sadly.
This is where my journey to find the game would start.
Where'd it go? I guess the fact that we provided a download for the game on the speedrun.com page ended up being kind of important because it like is hard to find these days. It's probably like the only safe place to get a link to this game these days. I don't know. I wonder if there are other places to get it these days. This video goes crazy. This was very fun to watch.
We've got to punch you up, so please stand by.
I'm gonna like this video. My theory. Alright, I'll add a comment, frick it. This video is epic. I liked. Glad to see more people giving attention to this classic. Let's say promoting this classic educational game. There we go. And comment. And like my own comment. Alright. That's awesome. What a weird segue. I did not think I would ever see a video like that in my entire life. Not even ironically can I convince all the people who play Timez Attack to make a progression video, but there's someone out there who cared enough, and that's really cool. Yeah, okay, I'm still in the Timez Attack Discord. I'm adding everyone in the Timez Attack Discord. Let's go. The Timez Attack speedrunning Discord, sorry, not the Timez Attack Discord. There's no one out there. If there is a Timez Attack Discord, that's huge. But yeah, if everyone wants to check this video out themselves, here you go. If you want to know more about Timez Attack the video game and the speedrun progression. Thank you for the raid. We just got done watching this video on stream. It's a Timez Attack world record progression video. Little classic funny speedrun I used to do. Really surprised there's a progression video, but there it is. Very cool. It was alright. It was a pretty good video. It wasn't like summoning salt, but I could see the influence and like the effort, so I thought it was pretty cool actually. But yeah, that video wasn't perfectly researched, but there was an amendment at the end, including some more research topics. If they had reached out to someone from the speedrunning scene, they could have learned a little bit more about who had done runs, despite the fact that they were deleted. But I imagine the person who made that Timez Attack speedrun progression video, I imagine they assumed, justifiably so, that no one cares. No, sorry, that's me. That no one would, they couldn't reach out to anyone who would actually know anything because it was like such a like weird, like niche joke speedrun. So they probably would have been surprised that if they had like found me or something that I was still active on the internet and I'd be willing to talk about it, but no. That's okay though. It's very cool, honestly. The effort shows, and it was kind of nice to relive that out. And of course, the most important part is the start and the end, I would say. And a lot of the key details about the speedrun were very true. And Tulo, I've actually never tried to say his name out loud. I always just read in my head as like TLUO. But Tulo, is actually a freaking insane mathematician. So like, with the fact that like the video ends with him will like probably always be true, because I don't know if there's a lot of people who are willing to get as good at math and as good at that speedrun as him. So I don't know. It's a pretty amazing world record for multiplication. That's okay. All these things can be put into the next video on the addition, subtraction, and division categories, which each have like a total of 2 runs. Everyone knows multiplication is what times attack is about. It's in the title. I gotta log into my speedrun.com account and make sure I'm ready to verify runs in case more people submit. Every like couple months or so there's a new submission in that game, funny enough. You wouldn't think so, but yeah. I speedran times attack before I even speedran Monkey Ball. Like Monkey Ball was when I got into speedrunning. Times attack was like, I think this game is fun. And, you know, speedrunning it would be really funny and cool. And maybe better at math. I played in 3rd grade. That was about when I played it too. Yeah, my parents got it for me to get better at math. I didn't like it back then. It's more nostalgic these days. Back then I was like, this isn't video games. Video games shouldn't be math. But yeah, I shouldn't be that surprised that there's a good resounding times attack community out there. I definitely think a lot of people were impacted by its overall weirdness and desire to teach you math. Like I said, that one GDQ submission video where I was trying to get into GDQ has like one of the most views on my channel, which is always funny to me. Because I'm young, stupid, and I'm like playing math, and it's like one of my best videos. Yeah, no, seriously, honestly, just like making that video, if I were making it, I would just not expect that anyone actually exists still. So, there's a lot you can glean from the leaderboards. But no surprise, a lot of people deleted their times attack runs, probably because they had more important speedruns that they wanted to put up on their SRC. It's kind of like a badge of shame for some people, the times attack leaderboard ranking. Especially since people showed up and got really good at times attack, so being like 7th place in times attack can be pretty embarrassing. I'll admit, I understand why some people deleted their times attack runs.